What's up, guys? Welcome to the American Sports YouTube channel for episode 1 of our New York Jets Madden rebuild. We are currently going into year 1, 2020, in fact, for the New York Jets. It's going to be an interesting episode, especially with all that's going on with Jamal Adams right now. I'm going to try to trade him and make it realistic there. Try to trade him to one of the 7 teams that he would be interested in. But otherwise, if we can't get a reasonable deal soon before the season, then we'll play a season with him, try to trade him again, and if we don't get a good deal there, we'll try to extend him, see what happens there. So anyhow, in other news, just like, share, sub, spread the word. Still trying to grow this channel. I think the goal was like 1K by 2021. It's going to be a tough goal to reach. Not going to lie. Going to have to keep pumping out content to get there. Lots of Madden rebuilds, lots of hidden gems episodes. Because we're at like 14 subs right now. So, that's why I want you guys to spread the word. Because we're putting out what I feel like is quality work right now. And I want more of an audience for that. So, thank you in advance for doing that. And another thing, my last Patriots episode was like 45 minutes long, as opposed to the first 2 were an hour long, and I actually played more seasons in the last episode. And the reason for that is I did these mid-season check-ins, which I will no longer be doing, because I feel like it's just kind of pointless, just a waste of time for me, for you guys, for everybody. So I'm gonna skip over those. Go preseason it'll be off season and postseason. Those are the 2 things I'm going to be doing. Show you guys the moves I make and show you guys how we do in the postseason, and obviously show you guys what we did in the regular season, but not show you guys what we're doing in the regular season, if that makes any sense. So without further ado, let's look at our roster here. I do have a big move planned, even not regarding Jamal Adams, but we'll say that for a little bit later. Here is Sam Darnold, our star dev quarterback, 74 overall. Le'Veon Bell, and I've done a few practice rebuilds for the Jets, so I have a pretty good plan for what I want to do. And Le'Veon Bell's contract is absolutely atrocious. So if I can move him for a late first rounder and grab another running back, like Travis Etienne, for instance, or Chuba Hubbard probably won't be a late first-round grade. But, somebody like Najee Harris could get him. Etienne, Najee Harris, somebody like that in the late first round, I'll definitely take that opportunity. Frank Gore, who actually I think recently signed with the Jets, because I didn't know about the signing until I uploaded this updated roster. So we got Frank Gore behind him. Then receivers, we got Jamison Crowder. He's been with the Jets for a year. This will be his 2nd year. And Rashad Perriman, newly signed. Denzel Mims, newly drafted. Josh Dodson as well. And I put Quincy Enunwa and Josh Bellamy at the bottom of the depth chart because they're both hurt. They may get some unintended playing time this season. But I'll probably try to trade either of them or move them up next season. So we'll see there. And something I have to explain real quick. When you create a player, you can't change their dev trait, at least for Xbox Madden, which is really annoying because Mekhi Becton doesn't get the hidden dev he deserves. But we just bumped him up to a star dev because, he was the 11th overall pick. He's got massive potential, and he's our best. We want him to be a foundational piece. So, I hope you guys don't mind that I made him a star dev. The rest of the O-line, it's improved. They got McGovern. They signed Van Roten, McGovern, and Fant. And then Winters and Lewis will be returning, I believe. I don't know this roster super well. Know it decently well over my few practice rebuilds, but, I think McGovern, Van Roten, and Fant were the additions. And then we've got Herndon and Griffin at tight end. I want to see, how young is Herndon? Wow. Yeah, I think, well, in reality, he would be 24 because we're playing technically 2019 right now, but we're playing a year ahead again because this is Madden 20. Um, and, I do actually feel obligated to comment now on Madden 21. A lot of people are very disappointed what Madden 21 looks like right now. People really want this game to go in the right direction because it's been the same copy and paste game for many years now. Obviously, I'm still going to get Madden 21 for these rebuilds, but I'm really hoping for a better franchise mode. But anyhow, we're playing Madden 21, Madden 20 right now. So it's technically 2019 in the game, but we're playing it like it's 2020. That's the vision, and we're going with that. So let's look at the defense. Quinnen Williams is still a hidden dev technically because, as I said before, it's 2019 in the game, 2020 in our minds. So he's going to come out as a superstar like he always does. So that's great to have there. Got McClendon and Anderson. Anderson not technically, usually develops well. Maybe into a star dev we're hoping for. That's what he's done a few times already. We're definitely going to need some new cornerbacks here. Desir and Brian Poole, not bad players, but not great either. So we want upgrades there. Avery Williamson, CJ Mosley here. And I'm probably going to try and trade CJ Mosley, just putting that out there because he has another atrocious contract that we don't want on the books for a while. And let's see. So Jordan Jenkins and Jabari Zuniga outside. Zuniga, actually, I don't know if he's going to start for the Jets next year, but we may as well develop the rookie there. The man, Jamal Adams, the best player on this team. We're going to momentarily look for a trade for him. We'll see what we can get for you guys. But anyhow, he's our best player on this defense. I'd like to play him this season. But if not, that's fine. We'll try to get the most out of a trade for him. We've got Marcus May here. So, just a middling squad, honestly. 79 overall. I'm not actually sure what our cap numbers are going to look like. But right now, I actually do have a big move that I want to do. And it is signing Jadeveon Clowney. We have plenty of cap space. And, Clowney's still out there. And if we can get him on a 1-year, $10 million deal, then I'm doing that every day. In real life, Clowney would probably reject that offer. But not here. So we've got Jadeveon Clowney now. That's our banger move. Last with the Patriots rebuild, our banger move to start was trading Julian Edelman for a first rounder. This series' banger move to start off will be signing Jadeveon Clowney, slotting him in right there. Hopefully we can get him for more than just for more than just this year. I'm probably going to have to do some moving around because I want Henry Anderson to start. I'll probably move Quinnen Williams inside to defensive tackle, but we'll see there. So anyhow, decent squad. I want to make the playoffs before I make some trades. I'll report back to you guys on a Jamal Adams deal if I can get one. But after this season, I'd like to trade Le'Veon Bell, CJ Mosley, and maybe more players. I don't know. I'm going to try to get rid of those awful contracts so I can have a brighter future. So this year, we really want to contend. So I'll see you guys either at a Jamal Adams trade or at the end of the season. We have dealt Jamal Adams, It was tough because foundational piece for our franchise. But, it doesn't look like it's going to work out that way because he requested a trade. And the Eagles were on his list, and we sent him to the Eagles. For 2 first-rounders, we had to give a third too. This is very, very similar to the Jalen Ramsey trade to the Rams. So, a good deal for the Jets, honestly. I think I did well. 2 first-rounders for a guy that has already requested trade is a great return, and I did have to give up, I'm glad to have 2 first-round next year's stacked draft class. So I'm sorry to say to Jets fans, Jamal Adams is gone. It's realistic, though. We're supposed to make this rebuild kind of realistic, and it's realistic that he would go to the Eagles. So look at the team now. Yeah, so we went down to 78 overall, even though we have Jadeveon Clowney now I think Ashton Davis will be. I have to move Ashton Davis to strong safety because I want him to develop into our next Jamal Adams. I mean, that's a stretch right there, but like, that's the goal. Okay. And he's still not even starting, but we're going to start him. Okay. So this is a squad that we're going to roll all the way into the postseason with. Hopefully we can make a splash in a weak division. So I will see you guys after this season. So we had a dreadful season. But before I say anything about that, I completely glossed over the information that's very important. This is going to be a 6-season total rebuild of the New York Jets, and this first episode will encompass 3 seasons. That would be 2020 to 2022, I believe. And then the next episode will just be the next 3 seasons, and that'll be it. I didn't want to do a 10-year for this one since we already really have our franchise quarterback in Sam Darnold. So anyway, the season was awful. 4-12, as you can see. I haven't checked where exactly we fall here, though. So we get the 3rd overall pick. So I'll definitely be looking at Penei Sewell here for our O-line. And the Eagles did bad too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get the 3rd and 8th overall picks, and probably more because I plan on trading some more for first rounders like Le'Veon and CJ Mosley. That will be during this offseason. That I'll be doing that. So let's take a look at the stats. How did we do in terms of stats? We went 4-12, so I don't expect good ones. 28th offense, and doesn't show what our defense ranks. That is odd. I don't know why I did that. Hold on. That is very weird. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to be at the bottom of the league, so may as well sort this way. Yeah, like 28th defense as well, so not a good season in terms of stats. Sam Darnold, not good at all. Not good. Not bad completion, though, but not good yards, not good touchdown to interception ratio. Rushing, Le'Veon Bell, a bright spot. Still going to trade him because he's going to only get worse from here, and he has a terrible contract. So, he'll definitely be good trade bait with those numbers. Jameson Crowder was our top receiver. Nobody really popped, though. Denzel Mims, it's not terrible for a rookie. Who was the wide receiver 3, though. Defense, CJ Mosley, big year. Good leverage for a trade. Ryan Poole, good year. Avery Williamson, Pierre Desir. And yeah, so TFLs. Quinnen had the most. That's good to see. Jadeveon had the most sacks. That's also good to see. And CJ led our team in toes. So CJ was very, very good this year. He didn't go up with dev trade, did he? Yeah, he only went up 1 overall. So he'll be good trade bait from there. So those are our stats. Very underwhelming on offense. Pretty good defensive numbers, though, I'd say. And it was a very winnable division. We just were terrible. So we got to have a good free agency period. Got to have a good draft. So I'll see you during free agency. We've traded Le'Veon Bell to the Buccaneers for their first rounder. So Tom Brady gets a solid running back, and that would give him a great stable of weapons. Le'Veon Bell's a great receiving back, so I'm sure Tom Brady would enjoy that. So get a late first rounder there that we're definitely going to use on a running back. And next I'm going to trade CJ Mosley, so I will show you guys that real quick. We acquired the number 1 overall pick somehow from the Dolphins. It's kind of tough trading CJ Mosley to a division rival and our high second round pick. But for the first overall pick, that's definitely worth it. I mean, We're not taking Trevor Lawrence, I can tell you that. So I'll leave it as a surprise as to who we're going to take with this number 1 overall pick. That's a great haul. I mean, right now we've got 4 first-rounders already, and I'm trying to get another one. So we're looking to have a great draft here. So I'll show you guys if I get another trade, and I'll see you then. Our third and final trade is here. This is another division rival. You know, I know this isn't typical at all, but they were interested in both Ashton Davis and Quincy Enunwa. So we shipped those 2 and a 5th rounder for their first rounder, which is pick number 10. We have 5 first round picks. 5. That's insane. That's unprecedented. I'm pretty sure I would not be surprised whatsoever if that has never been done before. Like, that's just insane. So we're gonna have to knock this draft out of the park. We're gonna be scouting a lot from now to the draft, and I'll show you guys the full draft because it's gonna be an exciting one. So I'll see you guys on draft day. We are here at draft day, guys, and this is the biggest draft that I've ever had in my franchise career. 5 first round picks, and I think our next pick after that is a 4th rounder. So, you know, we've got to knock the first round out of the park. We have the number 1 overall pick, the number 3, the number 8, the number 10, and the number 29. Let's get right into it. All right, so who are we taking? Who are we taking? I know. It's not Trevor Lawrence. It's not Justin Ross. It's Jamar Chase of the New York Jets. Welcome to New York. He's already an 83 overall. And wow. Just wow. What a prospect. He's going to be our number 1 receiver for years and years and years to come. Let's see who the Broncos take in number 2. They took Justin Ross, so Trevor Lawrence is still on the board. You know, I don't want to be boring and take him because I took him with the Patriots. So, you know, this is the Sam Darnold era, and we're going to take Penei Sewell. He's only a normal dev, which is annoying, but he's a beast. He's an absolute beast, and he's going to start probably at right tackle for years and years to come. And I'm going to go pick by pick because I don't want to miss a pick in this important draft. Azeez Ojulari goes there. Walker Little goes 5th. Wait, so is Trevor Lawrence not gone? Wait a minute. Wow. I mean, as I said before, though, I'm not taking him. But we're going to take Jamal Adams' replacement, Javon Holland from Oregon. I've watched some tape on him. He's an absolute beast. Hidden Devil, step right in and be our guy. So let's see who goes 9th. Okay, the Steelers get Trevor Lawrence at number 9. That's a steal for the Steelers. Wow. Replace Ben Roethlisberger there. So I've got to take a middle linebacker now. And Micah Parsons is all the way down here, but he's going to be an absolute beast. He's going to be a stud at Penn State, and he's going to go really high in the draft, so we're taking him at number 10. Nice, hidden dev. All good there. And now I'm not going to go 19 picks, so we're going to skip right to pick number 29 and take a running back of the future. Let's see who we can get. ETN is still there. You know, but we did take ETN last draft. I mean, last time, and I want to be different. I don't really want Zamir White. I kind of wanted Chuba Hubbard, but you know, we take the best player. Like, I mean, yeah, we have to. Travis Etienne is a New York Jet. You know, I apologize if it's unoriginal to you that I took him with both the Patriots and the Jets, but we've got ETN as well. So I think I did very, very well with that first round, and we'll recap that right after. But I'll make the 4th round pick, and then I'll sim from there. So going all the way to round 4, who's going to be available? Who can we get? Tylan Wallace, I like that very much. Yeah, I mean, Tylan looks like the best prospect. Guaranteed. So we'll see. Hidden Dev, that's what you like to see at number 99. So, you know, I'll see you guys at the draft recap. I'm going to sim from here. Here is the draft class of the century. Basically, we gave up Jamal Adams, CJ Mosley, Le'Veon Bell, a second rounder and a third rounder, and yeah, Nunwa and Ashton Davis for this draft class. You know, Sewell was our original pick, so we didn't trade for him. We traded for Jamar Chase, Javon Holland, Micah Parsons, and Travis Etienne. All huge difference makers. They're all hidden devs besides Sewell, which is disappointing because Sewell is he's an absolute beast. He's gonna be like the best offensive line prospect in a while, guaranteed. So I think they kind of shafted him there since he's a normal, but you know, is what it is. He'll start at right tackle right away. But Jamar Chase is going to be our beast of the future. Javon Holland will step right in for Jamal Adams. Or did I say Jamal Holland? I meant Javon Holland for Jamal Adams. That's what I meant. And Micah Parsons will step right in for CJ Mosley. And Travis Etienne will step right in for Le'Veon Bell. And Tylan Wallace will be up there as well. So, and then we simmed from number 4. And then we got Eric Monroe, Emeka Emezi, and Tyrone Truesdell. So, let's look at our squad going into the 2021 season, I believe. Etienne here, Travis or Jamar Chase there. Got to start Denzel Mims over him. Why is Tylan Wallace not there? Man, we have a hidden dev that's not even there. It's kind of crazy. You know, I think Prashad Perriman was actually supposed to be on a 1-year deal. I don't know why we still have him. You know, I'm just gonna release him. You know, we're not supposed to have him. Maybe we'll clear some room for Tylan Wallace. Is there anywhere else that we weren't supposed to have somebody? Oh, we'll see. Sewell is already starting a left tackle, and Mekhi Becton is our right tackle. Anyone else that we're not supposed to have? Well, Micah Parsons should be starting here. That's for sure. And Javon Holland stepping in there. I think our roster looks pretty good besides that. Actually, I think Pierre Desir was on a 1-year deal as well. Yeah, but we'll just say we re-signed him. You know, he's a superstar dev anyway. We probably would have re-signed him. So, let's just review the squad. Etienne is stepping in there. Jamar Chase is our receiver 1 already. We've got Jamison Crowder and Denzel Mims behind him. Improved O-line with Sewell at left tackle and Mekhi Becton at right tackle. Chris Herndon are still our starting tight end. Same D-line. Quinnen Williams, Jadavion, and Henry Anderson. That's a very good D-line. Pierre Desir is now a superstar. Brian Poole backing him up there. Marcus May and Javon Holland are our safeties. Micah Parsons and Avery Williamson anchor the middle. Jordan Jenkins and Jabari Zuniga outside. So, it's a nice team. It's a very nice squad. Sam Darnold's up to a 78. Hopefully him and Jamar Chase can become good buddies. Hopefully Travis Etienne can be very nice too. So, you know, it's a good young squad now. We definitely gave this team some youth, injected it with youth and good contracts for the future. So, you know, I don't regret any of the decisions I've made so far. Hopefully we can compete this year. So I'll see you guys after the 2021 year. So we are at the end of year 2 of our Jets rebuild, and it was another playoff missing campaign. You know, which was kind of expected. I mean, it's a young squad. We are grooming them, and we're going to try to have a big free agency period to bolster those guys. So let's look at the dev traits that we got real quick. Jamar Chase is a superstar X Factor already. Obviously Sewell's still a normal. ETN is a star. Micah Parsons is a superstar. And Javon Holland is a superstar. That's really cool. So 2 superstars added on the defense. Clowney's hurt, as you can see. Wasn't a bad injury though. He'll be all right. And so that means 5 superstars on the defense, and just one X factor on the offense. So not bad at all. Let's look at the stats. Not another dismal season from Sam Darnold. 31st offense in the league. That's our issue. 21-20. Man, we need better from Sam Darnold. We need much better. That's what's holding us down. And I don't want to replace him. I don't at all. But we'll see what happens. Travis Etienne had a very good year, though. Jamar was our best receiver. And Mims right behind him, Crowder, and Herndon. Avery Williamson, 116 tackles. Where's Micah Parsons here? Only 46 from Micah, though. That's not too good. And TFL's 13 from Jabari Zuniga. That's good production there. 10.5 from Clowney in just like 12 games. Wait, let me see how many games he played. Come on. 13 games played and 10.5 sacks. You'd like to see that very much. Jordan Jenkins, 7. And not too much in the interceptions department. So, defense definitely had a better year. We need the offense and Sam Darnold to pick that up. That's the biggest thing. So, I'm definitely going to have a busy free agency period, so I'll see you then. We are at the free agency period, and we have 38 milli. Let's see if we can spend some of that. Wow, Jamal is a free agent, but we have Javon Holland. We've moved on from you, Jamal, and it looks like he's going to the Seahawks. That's the top bid. So I'll probably check back on that. Chris Godwin, though. Whew, I have to make an offer there. Man. Yeah, I may even beef that up a little bit because that's only a 91-point offer. I'll give him 12.3. With a 6.02 for 5 years. And that'll be our offer. That's a 94-point offer. Good stuff. Shaq Griffin. Yeah. Definitely going to make an offer there. Okay, I'm not going to beef that one up anymore. I mean, I may do that. I need some old linemen, though. Fletcher. Nothing really here. Trent Williams, nah, not a good long-term solution. So we definitely got to draft for interior linemen, because, yikes, yeah. Kind of trying to decide here. I need some kind of O-line support. But I'm not going to bid on freaking Trent Williams, so, I guess that's going to be a need for another year, or we're just going to draft someone. So I'll make a bid on Samson Ebukam. Oh god, we got to make a better offer than that. Make this 9 point. Oh god, that was a lot. May as well just obliterate everybody else. 98-point offer, yeah, that'll do it for us. So let's see what we got right away. Let's see. We got Godwin. We got everybody. Let's just take a look at the squad with our newly acquired guys. Man, Chris Godwin and Jamar Chase and Crowder and Mims and Wallace. We've got a lot of receivers now. No excuses for Sam Darnold. But we need to do some stuff with the O-line, that's for sure. And then on defense, Ebukam will probably start. Avery Williamson's a superstar now, and Shaq Griffin will be our cornerback 1. So good additions there. But I'm still gonna look. Wait, we only have $2 million. Yikes! Yikes! Yeah. All right. I guess we have to draft some interior linemen. So I'll do some scouting, and then I'll see you guys after the draft. It was an interesting draft class, to say the least. That's for sure. Look at this. 2 offensive linemen, 78, 79 overall. What do we get? Normal dev. What do we get? Normal dev. What the hell? What is that? This guy was literally number 1 in true talent, and this one was number 5. How does that happen? And then to start the second round, we take a 71. So I mean, like, he was top 25 in talent probably. Excuse me, and he's also normal dev. And then our hidden dev is this middle linebacker. So, you know, just how life's going. Took him then, and then we simmed from there. Excuse me again. And, you know, that was about it. That was our draft. So we're going to have to do some moving around on the O-line. I just don't get why we couldn't have gotten a dev trait somewhere besides the middle linebacker. So that part is very annoying, but we'll live with it. And we will move on. So I'm going to have to move Gilmore to right guard. Real quick, because I'd rather have Mackay at right tackle. Yep, so he's there. Montgomery's our center. Cochran's there, so definitely improved the O-line a lot. But look at all these normal devs, man. That's just so annoying. These guys I all drafted at 77 or above, and they're all normal devs. How is that even possible? And he should be a normal dev because that's what he started out as, but I had to edit him to that, so, you know, that's disappointing for the O-line. We got Herndon here still. Darnold's an 81 overall. We need big things from him this year, and we've set him up to do big things. I mean, we've got Chris Godwin, Jamar Chase, Jamison Crowder, and Denzel Mims, so great receivers. ETN is there. Who's our slot receiver, actually? Jamison, okay. And then Godwin and Jamar outside, so good stuff there. ETN's a running back, and, you know, so definitely a much improved offense. Defense is very good too. I mean, I've got Clowney, Williams, and Anderson up front. Shaq Griffin's our new cornerback 1 with Brian Poole and Pierre Desir behind him. We've got to move. Why does this happen? Why? Micah Parsons is there. Jordan Jenkins, Samson Ebukam, and Jabari Zuniga. I might start Zuniga actually over Jordan Jenkins because he has the dev trait. So, you know, we'll do that. Javon Holland and Marcus May at safety. So, you know, I really want big things for this team. If we don't get big things this year, though, I could extend this episode season because I want to make the playoffs at least once this episode. So we'll see, you know, and I'll see you guys, as usual, at the end of this season. We have yet another non-playoff year, which is obviously disappointing, but, you know, we're on a positive slope, we'll say. Went from 4-12 to 6-10 to 8-7-1, and I've decided to extend this episode to 4 seasons. You know, I'm not content with the results we've had, and hopefully our slope can continue upward into the playoffs. Let's look at the stats real quick. Wow, okay. So Sam Darnold did much better this year. 67% completion, 3rd in the NFL in yards, 27-11 there. Rushing the ball, Travis Etienne did all right. Jamison Crowder was our best receiver when we have Chris Godwin and Jamar Chase. It says a lot about this game and how slot receivers dominate and how broken the sim is. How broken it is because dominant wide receivers can put up numbers like this. It's just disappointing, That's something Madden has to fix for sure. Anyhow, TFLs. It became an... Oh my gosh. Whew. Wow. That's definitely going to put him in the NFL record books. 20.5 sacks for Jadeveon Clowney. Wow, he's got to be an X factor next season. That's insane. He's got to be Defensive Player of the Year for crying out loud. Picks, Shaq Griffin with 2, Holland with 2. Wow, I'm just stunned. This is the most we're going to see in the sim. Just wow. That's all I have to say. And, better offensively. Sam stepped up. You got to be better scoring, though. I think that's probably our issue. Yeah, 25th in scoring. Just got to score more. We've got the yards now. Just got to score more. But anyhow, I'm probably going to save cap space this offseason for Sam Darnold's big contract. So I may just see you guys after the draft. But anyhow, we'll see you sometime this offseason. We had a solid draft. I like this class. It's nothing really interesting in free agency, so y'all didn't miss anything there really. But we got this nice 76 overall hidden dev cornerback in round 1. He'll start right behind Shaq Griffin right away. And would you look at that? We got some competition for Sam Darnold. This guy looks good, man. This guy looks good. See what he can do. Sam Darnold continues to be disappointing. We've got a backup plan. We'll say that. And then this dude had an insane combine grade. And we had no depth behind Travis Etienne, so Bowers will play behind him. And Danny Roosevelt here, pretty good corner. He could actually get some time since I'm pretty shallow there right now. Anyhow, I simmed from there, and nothing good came from that. So let's look at our roster real quick. We're at 84 overall, looks like. And we've got... Let's see what kind of dev trade we're working with Dalton Larson. Just a star, so... Not really benefit from starting him over Darnold right away. Wasn't really thinking about doing that anyway. Let's look at Bowers, though. Star, so, we'll keep them both as backups for now. Just nice backup plans to have, for sure. And Jameson Crowder's gone, so Denzel Mims will start in the slot. Tylan Wallace behind him, along with Jamar Chase and Chris Godwin. Same O-line, same Chris Herndon. And actually, I'm going to move Jabari Zuniga to the, I think, right end spot. Let's see if this works out. What the? Did I not just... What? Happened? Is he not even... Okay, I'm confused. But... Actually, I think I can move Ebukam to right end. I think that might be better anyway. I have no idea what happened with Jabari Zuniga, though. That's for sure. Okay, that's good. So Ebukam will start at right end. Zuniga stays there. I'm just going to change him back to a right outside linebacker because I know that's probably not a good thing that he'd be listed as a right end. Okay. Okay, glad we made sense of that. Still got Parsons and... And just a superstar just sitting there. I may have to make a trade there so he can play. But we've got these two outside. Holland May and this guy Austin will start as CB2 with Dawkins here. And so yeah, I do like this team. I think we can go far, and hopefully in this extended season we can make a little bit of a splash. I just don't know what to say. I built this team to the best of my capabilities and got it up to an 86 overall. And in 4 seasons, we could not make the playoffs. As you can see, I started Larson for the last 4 games of the season. And momentarily, I'm going to look at his stats. See how he did there. But, this isn't even a bad team. I have Chris Godwin and Jamar Chase, Travis Etienne. How is Darnold this bad every time? And I feel silly because I paid him an extension. But, worst comes to worst, we trade him. And, next episode, we're going to have a full-on QB battle, It's going to be a one-on-one battle between Larson and Darnold. And we'll see who wins. I don't have an attachment to either. Darnold has been terrible. I mean, with this team, how? Look at this team. It's not bad at all. I've done a lot to do the best that I can possibly do to make this team a good team, and it just failed, I guess. I don't know. I think it comes down to needing a new quarterback. So we'll look at the stats. So this is what Sam Darnold did in 12 games, and this is what Larson did in 4. And Larson was on pit. If he played all 16 games, he would have had 4,000 yards. So I don't know. I kind of want to start him right off next season. I don't know. I kind of do. But anyhow, ETN, decent. This is another. Man, Madden has to just fix the sim, honestly. That's what it comes down to. I feel like I was screwed over by the sim in this episode 1, some teams are really, really good in the sim, like the Patriots. That's why I had so much success. I missed the playoffs. I made the playoffs 7 out of 10 times, and we went 0 for 4 this episode with the Jets. I don't know how that happens. I don't know. When it's not even a bad team at all. But Parsons and Holland had very good years. 2 10-plus sack guys. So yeah, this guy Dalton Larson might be our guy next episode. He might be. I don't know. Because Sam Darnold has been completely ineffective in his time during this episode. So, he's been completely ineffective during his time with the Jets, honestly. So yeah, disappointing episode. But we still have another episode to do. We'll do years 5 through 7 in episode 2. And we'll see if we can have some more success with probably a new quarterback, honestly. I mean, Sam Darnold's up to an 85, though. Maybe we'll give him one more half season, and if he fails, then he's out. That's all I can say. So anyhow, share, sub, spread the word about American sports, because we are on the rise and just going to keep going, even through disappointing episodes like this. So, next we've got episode 2. I've got another hidden gems. We've got more hidden gems coming soon is what I'll say. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. Peace out.